Hey guys, Michelle Massio here. Thanks for joining me for this video. Today's video, we're going to talk about a Roth IRA. What is it and why everyone, including you, should have one. Let's dive in. Now, you might be wondering, what is a Roth IRA? Well, a Roth IRA is a retirement account. You get to put in money that's after tax, and you get to take out all the gains with no tax consequences. Let me explain. A retirement account is meant to give you income after you stop working. You save a little today so you can have more tomorrow. Qualified distributions are withdrawals that you make after you're 59 and a half years old, and also after you've had a Roth for at least 5 years. A cool thing about Roth accounts is that you also have access to your contribution dollars at any time with no penalty and no tax. If you take a withdrawal that's not qualified, you'll be subject to ordinary income tax plus a 10% penalty from the IRS. There are a few exceptions to the early penalty withdrawal, such as first-time homebuyer purchase, college expenses, and qualifying birth or adoption expenses. You can invest in lots of different things inside of a Roth account. You can purchase stocks, bonds, mutual funds, even stock options, and you can also keep cash in your account. You have to have earned income in order to contribute to a Roth. Let me talk a little bit about that now. Being able to contribute to a Roth IRA depends on how you file your taxes and your modified adjusted gross income. Let me show you. Now, it can be kind of confusing, so I'm going to include a PDF of this presentation here so you can use it as a guide. If you are married filing jointly or you are a qualifying widower and your modified adjusted gross income is under $196,000, you can contribute up to the maximum amount per year. If you're married filing jointly or if you're a qualifying widower and your modified adjusted gross income is between $196,000 and $206,000 per year, you can contribute a reduced amount. If you're single, head of household, or married filing separately and you did not live with your spouse at any time throughout the year, and if your modified adjusted gross income is under $124,000 per year, you can contribute up to the maximum amount. If you're single, head of household, or married filing separately and you did not live with your spouse at any time during the year, and if your modified adjusted gross income is between $124,000 and $139,000, you can contribute a reduced amount. If you're married filing separately and if you lived with your spouse any time throughout the year, you cannot contribute if you made over $10,000. If you made less than $10,000, you may be able to contribute a reduced amount. For 2020 and 2021, the total contribution amount for all your traditional IRAs and Roth IRAs is $6,000. If you're over 50 years old, you get to contribute an extra $1,000 to total up to $7,000 per year. A lot of people ask if they can contribute to a Roth IRA if they also participate in the retirement plan at their work. The answer is yes. Now, you can also contribute if you don't have any earned income, if you are married filing jointly and your spouse had earned income for the year. Now, the coolest thing about a Roth IRA is that all distributions are completely tax-free if they are qualified. Let me show you the power of that. Albert Einstein said compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it, earns it, and he who doesn't, pays it. Did you know that in the 1950s and 1960s, when the economy was booming, the wealthiest Americans paid a top income tax rate of 91%? Right now, the top tax rate is only 37%. Do you think the taxes will go up or down over the next 10 years? How about the next 20 years or even 30 years? How do you feel about being able to create a tax-free income stream for your future retirement? This is totally why everyone, including you, needs to have a Roth. Hope you enjoyed the video on Roth IRAs. Stay tuned for more videos, and remember to subscribe.